Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity. Um, Basically, I'm here to kind of have a session on understanding the post-harvest side. This was technically meant to be a discussion around what are the new technologies out here. So we as a company from Greenpod Labs very specifically operate in the post-harvest space. So once the fruits and vegetables are harvested, as we know globally, we are facing a shortage of about 30 to 40% in value drop. This is lots in between the supply chain from farm to fork. Basically, how we can increase the retention of the quality, and yesterday also in the forum we had a lot of people talking about the nutritional value of the crop to be retained. So how we can ensure that food safety and food security for the future generations, that's the whole problem that we work on. As we know, by 2050, our food demand is going to grow significantly high. We as a country going to have so much of population that we need to increase our yield in a drastic level, like at least 30% of production increase we need to look at. At this situation, as of today, when we see it, the problem statement is not about increasing the yield significantly. It's about what we are losing, that 30 to 40%, how we can protect it for the future generations. So by not increasing the yield, you are not absorbing so much of resources that is available to you. And by ensuring that what is being produced is protected, you are ensuring that more commodities are reaching safe. You are de-risking the value supply chain, and you're inviting more players to take higher bets into the supply chain. So these are the problem statements at which post-harvest companies in this ecosystem are working on. So Greenpod Labs is one such company based out of India. We are from Chennai. What we are doing is we are working and solving this problem at both ambient conditions and also at cold conditions. To give you a perspective, countries like India, there are three sets of problems that we need to solve for. One, access. Once the food is being produced, fresh produce is being produced, we need to have access to cold storage. Access to cold storage is not a problem. Farmers are aware, traders are aware, supply chain is fully aware. Access is never a problem. Affordability becomes a problem. When affordability becomes a problem, it is like how much return on investment that you make upfront is something that you can calibrate towards the end of supply chain. So we need to build a solution which is more accessible, more affordable, and where the world is heading towards, we need to make it more sustainable for the future generations to adopt. So these are the three phenomena that we understood when we went to different farmers, traders, exporters, and whoever is in the supply chain. We understood these parameters, and we started building a small product which will help us to solve this problem in a meaningful way. Just to give you a small perspective, our product is a small sachet kind of a product. All that you need to do is place it along with fruits and vegetables in the crate to extend the shelf life. Now, globally, if you see, there are trends like, you can do dip-based, wash-based technologies that are available, which will extend the shelf life. There are coating-based materials that are available, which we need to run in a conveyor belt, and you need to apply coating on 360 degree, and those solutions are available. But for country like India, there is a heavy capital expenditure that needs to go on for such technologies. There is additional manpower, additional delay in supply chain process. May not be the right technology. Those are meant for more developed countries where everything is organized, the farm size are huge, farmer can invest into those kind of technologies. But in countries like India, there is a huge problem there. We need to solve something which is more within the access range of immediate harvest, immediate supply chain, immediate deployment, and immediately it has its effectiveness. So that's the place where we predominantly operate into. And what we have done is we have built a biotechnology-based solution for this. As this industry grows, what we see is interjunction of technologies, interjunction of different core technologies is where new startups are going to emerge. So at Greenpod Labs, we use biotechnology, data science, bioinformatics to kind of build solutions which is more delivered crop specific. So this tiny sachet product that I'm talking about, all that you need to do is place it in a box of, say, mangoes or a box of grapes. You just need to place it. So it works on a different science called defense mechanism. So if I have to give you a perspective, it's like activating the immune system in the fruits and vegetables. So what happens is when you get a disease attack, your immunity improves. Basically in this process, your health is improving, because of which you are able to fight back the disease. So understand, if after harvest, every fruit and vegetable is living. So which means it has its own inbuilt capabilities available. So what we are doing is we are activating the inbuilt capabilities of the fruits and vegetables to kind of extend the shelf life on one side. And because the defense is high, microbial and fungal attack cannot happen faster because the threshold is really large. So one side you get more life, and on the other side you get less spoilage. So this becomes the entire supply chain. So when we build a product, we ensure that we understand the physiology of every crop, We work on the enzymatic reactions that goes into every crop as it goes towards the senescence or towards the death path when it is traveling. What are the changes the crop goes into? We study what contributes towards each of these physiological changes that happens into the commodity, and we ensure that these passages or the path that in which it is going is being delayed. So by delaying this entire passage, you get more life. So similar to us, there are technologies in this forum. We had a gentleman coming from Himachal representing 1-MCP, which is again widely used technology in US markets, and they are penetrating into European market, where they block the ethylene receptors in fruit. So basically any climatic fruit which is ripening, it has to produce ethylene as a hormonal compound outside. So these ethylene, when it goes back and reacts to with the fruit, it accelerates the ripening. So the path in which this ethylene that comes out and goes and touches the fruit back is being blocked by this 1-MCP compound. So because it is being blocked, whatever the fruit is generating is only coming out, and what is coming out is not going back to the fruit again. So they are able to extend shelf life in that way. So as a forum, when we represent this panel, we feel that the audience can be educated with more such technology and resources that's available in the Indian ecosystem, and more than happy to have a discussion to see if you are really interested on working on few commodities. We can really open to see and have a collaboration to see how we can help you in your supply chain. Really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you so much.